The very last thing I have in my day hike pack is cash and gold and silver. So you never know when you have to bribe somebody. You never know when you need cash and gold and silver to get out of a jam. I know what you're thinking. I'm going to be in a day hike in the middle of nowhere. Let me tell you a quick story. My dad and I try and do a hike every single year. And I think it was the one I'm about to tell you was the subway hike in Utah. I think it was a subway. I don't remember where we were, but it was his year to plan it, which means I just show up and I, have my stuff. So we show up, supposed to do the hike, and we end up like late at night about 7 miles from our vehicle, from the trailhead. He's super tired. We've been hiking a long time. And remember, I didn't plan this route. He did. And so we're about 7 miles away. And so he says, hey, I'm just going to stay there. You go hike back to the car. And I probably would have gotten to the car around midnight, but it's an old dirt trail or, where I am. And it's a vehicle path, meaning it's not, I found the road, but it was a dirt road. And it was late at night and I'm starting to hike and I'm like, I wish I saw somebody, but I'm probably not going to see anybody because we're in the middle of nowhere. Well, lo and behold, out of my 7 miles I have to go back, I probably hiked 3 to 4 miles and a pickup truck comes towards me. So of course I flag him down and I say, hey, we came off the trail and we got stranded. You mind taking me back to the place? And this guy was like,
oh man, it's several miles back. I don't know.
And he was like, it's a long way. And I'm thinking, no kidding, buddy. I know it's a long way. I'm the one that has to hike the other 4 miles or whatever. And I said, well, hey, guess what? I'll give you $20 to take me the 3 miles back. He was like, $20? Okay. So of course he didn't know I was tired. I would have given him a heck of a lot more money at that time, but I gave him $20 and he gave me a ride back to the car. My dad was like, hey, how did you get back so fast? Now here's what I didn't tell you. When my dad and I were going on the hike and we were going through our gear, just like we're now, just like I showed you, and I showed him all this stuff, he made fun of me. He was like, what are you going to find a McDonald's in the middle of the canyons or whatever? What are you bringing, cat? He left his wallet, all his money, everything in the car. Now, one, I wouldn't do that because people can break into cars at these remote sites, but two, you never know when you're going to need it. So yes, my $20 saved me a lot of time from having to hike an extra 4 hours late at night. So always have cash and gold and silver in your day hike pack.